Attention passionate Washington Commanders fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Washington Commanders' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Washington Commanders fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOURFRINDS and Washington Commanders FANS. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, when you think about the Washington Commanders, you have to recognize that this team has always been a fascinating mix of history, resilience, and potential. And right now, in this very moment, there's a buzz in the NFL circles that no true fan can ignore. The NFC East, as you all know, is one of the most competitive divisions in football. It's been a battleground for years, with the Cowboys, Eagles, Giants, and of course the Commanders all vying for supremacy. But what's really catching everyone's attention is what's happening behind the scenes, the subtle shifts, the strategic moves, and the emerging momentum that could define the Commanders' future for years to come. The Commanders, since their rebranding and ownership changes, have been on a journey of reinvention. And I mean a real journey. From their last few seasons, which have seen ups and downs, injuries, and some promising flashes of talent, to the current state of the roster, there's a feeling that this team is on the verge of something bigger. Fans have been eager to see how new acquisitions, draft picks, and coaching strategies will come together to push the team into playoff contention once again. And let me tell you, the optimism is palpable, especially with the recent developments that insiders are buzzing about. One of the key stories making waves right now involves the team's quarterback situation. You see, the Commanders have been in search of stability at the QB position for a while. After the tenure of Taylor Heinicke and some experimental moves, there's now a focus on developing young talent, with the team investing heavily in the draft and free agency. Sam Howell, the rookie from North Carolina, has been getting a lot of attention. The coaching staff reportedly sees him as a potential franchise quarterback, but he's still in the early stages of his development. His performances in training camp and preseason games have been promising, and fans are excited to see if he can translate that into consistent success during the regular season. But it's not just about the quarterback. The Commanders have been working diligently to bolster their defense, which has historically been a strength of the team but faced some challenges in recent years. The addition of key players in the secondary and along the defensive line has generated a lot of excitement. The team's defensive coordinator has emphasized that they want their defense to be aggressive, fast, and relentless, which could be a game-changer in many matchups. And with a solid pass rush, the Commanders could turn some of their close losses into wins, especially against division rivals. Speaking of rivals, the NFC East is stacked with talent and history. The Dallas Cowboys, with their star-studded roster and recent playoff appearances, always pose a threat. The Philadelphia Eagles, reigning Super Bowl champions, are loaded with talent and have a young core that's hungry for more. The New York Giants, under new management and coaching, are looking to bounce back from a rough couple of seasons. But what makes this division so intriguing is the shifting power dynamics. The Commanders are quietly building something that could threaten the dominance of the division's top teams. And with recent moves in free agency, as well as promising draft picks, the team is positioning itself as a dark horse. Now let's talk about some of the standout players and what we can expect from them this season. Jahan Dotson, the wide receiver drafted in the first round last year, showed flashes of brilliance in his rookie campaign. His speed, route running, and ability to make big plays have fans dreaming about what he could do with a full season of development. Terry McLaurin, the team's top receiver, remains one of the most underrated talents in the league. His route running, hands, and leadership on the field make him a constant threat and a favorite among fans. On the defensive side, Montez Sweat and Chase Young are expected to be the anchors of the pass rush. Chase Young, coming back from injury, is eager to remind everyone of his disruptive potential. And it's not just about individual talent. The coaching staff, led by head coach Ron Rivera, has been emphasizing discipline, physicality, and smart, aggressive play. Rivera's experience, especially leading teams through tough times, has been instrumental in shaping the team's culture. The front office has been equally active, making strategic moves to create cap space and bring in players who fit the team's identity. The recent acquisitions in the secondary, especially in free agency, have been targeted to improve the pass defense, which was a sore spot last season. Now, if we look at the bigger picture, the current season could be a turning point for the Commanders. The team is at a crossroads, with a roster full of young, talented players hungry to prove themselves and a coaching staff eager to establish a winning culture. The division is tough, no doubt, but the Commanders have the pieces to challenge the status quo. If everything clicks and the team stays healthy, there's no reason they can't make a serious playoff run. And with the NFC being wide open, especially with some of the top contenders experiencing injuries or inconsistencies, the Commanders have an opportunity to surprise a lot of people. The fans, of course, are the heartbeat of this team. The energy at FedEx Field has been electric, especially during home games, where the crowd's passion fuels the players' efforts. The fan base is one of the most dedicated in the league, and they've been waiting for a team that can bring them back to the postseason and ultimately to the Super Bowl. The recent developments only add to that hope, and I can tell you the excitement is contagious. Every offseason move, every game, every play is scrutinized and analyzed, and the expectations keep growing. Now, as we look ahead, there are some key dates and storylines to keep an eye on. The NFL season opener, when the Commanders will face a tough divisional opponent, will set the tone for what fans can expect. The development of Sam Howell, the performance of the revamped defense, and the leadership of the veterans, all these factors will play a crucial role. Injuries will always be a concern, but if the team can stay healthy, the potential is there for a breakout year. And let's not forget about the historical context. The Washington Commanders have a storied past, with Super Bowl victories, legendary players, and iconic moments etched into NFL history. The franchise has seen its ups and downs, but the passion remains. The current roster, combined with the strategic moves of the front office and coaching staff, seems poised to add a new chapter to that history. Fans are dreaming of a deep playoff run, of returning to the glory days, and of finally seeing their team lift the Lombardi Trophy once again. So my fellow Commanders fans, what do you think? Are we on the brink of something special? Do you believe this team has what it takes to shake up the NFC East and make a serious run? Are you cautious, waiting to see how things unfold? Whatever your thoughts, I want to hear from you. Drop your comments below, share your predictions, and let's keep the conversation going. Your opinions are what make this community so vibrant and passionate, and remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, more insider news, and all the latest from the Washington Commanders. Stay tuned, stay passionate, and let's keep this journey alive together. And now, Washington Commanders fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Washington Commanders. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Washington Commanders news.